Hello, this is Mr. Tenhaf, and this is a video explaining how to program light cues on our lighting controller in T002. Now, what is a lighting cue, first of all? A lighting cue is a set of lighting, a way to set the lighting that you want to save in a chronological order of your choice. So how do we go about creating one? It's really handy in case you're doing a performance and you want to switch from one light setting to the next without having to touch all individual different faders, but just touch one button. So how does it work? How do we create one? Well, first off, we need to start by creating a light setting that we want. So say for our first scene, we just want all front lights to turn on. I'll slide up these sliders and the front light will turn on. Now hopefully by now you've already read the instructions that are on the wall in T002. If you haven't, please do so before this, because that's going to tell you how to turn on the lighting console and how it functions in its most basic way. So this, just our front lighting, that's our first light cue. Now we want to save this. So how do we do that? Okay, so we go to this little menu over here, and you press the record button. Then automatically things will start flashing, and you can save the cue under the go button, the one you use to go from one cue to the next. So you press that one, everything stops flashing. It has now saved our lighting cue, but we can't see it on the screen yet over here. You only see the percentages of the lights, how bright or not bright they are. And you can see if I change them, the lights will have changed. So for now I'm going to turn them all off. I'm going to press clear, 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 which basically tells the lighting console to forget everything that you just did except for the things that you saved purposefully. So now nothing is turned on, nothing's going on, except for if we go to this little, let me see if I can show that a little better. If you go to this button, the one that has the play and pause button, that will show you our first cue. And you can hopefully see that it says number 1 over there. You can edit the name of the cue if you press this twice. Give it a name if you want. You don't need to, but that will maybe help you to remember what cue it is when you need to press the button. And you can also change the up or down time. And usually if you change the up time by itself, it will automatically change the down time to the same thing. Now what is up and down time? Up and down basically means how long does this cue, when you activate it using this button, which I'll show you in a moment, how long does it take to fade in and fade out, up and down. So if I want to change that, I just press up and I use this first wheel here to make it, for example, 10 seconds. Right, and this I don't need to save. It remembers automatically. If I deselect this, it'll automatically stay on 10 seconds. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 10 seconds right now. So we've done that. We have one cue now. And let's add another one to it. So I'm gonna, again, my second cue, I just want stage right to turn on. So these lights on the stage right side, and maybe these two LEDs I want to turn on. Right, so those have turned on. This is my new light setting. I want to save that one as this next one. So again, press record, press the button I want to save it, and then you can see a second cue has appeared. And maybe I want to change the up and down time from, it's 3 right now, but I want to make it 5. Right, and that I don't need to save. Now I can turn everything off again, press clear, 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 and program another light cue. Say we only want the backlighting to go on, and maybe have these LEDs stay on as well. And then maybe I want to change the color of the LEDs. It will remember that information as well if you press record. but that is another video you can watch with the QR code, is how to change the colors for the LEDs. For now, I'm just gonna leave them at the same color. And yeah, this is my new lighting cue. I want to save it. Press record again. Same button. And a third cue has appeared. This time I don't want to change the up or down time. I'm just going to leave it as is. And say I wanted to record another cue that's really similar to this one. I want it to be almost like this, but maybe these lights, I want them to be not as bright. So not like this, but maybe like this or something. So almost turned off, but still barely on. Then I can also leave it like this without turning everything off and pressing clear, clear, clear in between. And now if I press record and then this, it will still remember all of those things. Now, when I want to watch my lighting cues, I do need to turn everything off and press clear, clear, clear. Because otherwise, the lights that are turned on here are going to stay on during the light cue. So now, you see we're at Q4, but it's yellow, which means it isn't active. And you can see that there's no lights on. So yellow means it's not active. What yellow does mean is that that is the next cue that it will activate if you press this go button over here. So I'm gonna select 1 because I want to go to 1 next. So now when I press the go button, in 10 seconds it will go to my first lighting cue. Great.